Hi everyone, we've been talking a lot about the earth and all the different ways that we can help to keep it clean. One of the biggest problems with our planet is the pollution and the garbage that's in our water. So I thought about making our own little sensory bin where we can have some fun with little recyclable materials, but also work on our fine motor. So I've taken a little bit of the red, the yellow, and the green food coloring just to kind of make this rusty colored water to show that it's dirty. And then I'm going to take, some little pieces of plastic. I have a bunch of them. You can actually, while you're putting this in, you'll be able to see what can sink and what can float. All right. So let's just sprinkle all these in. And then I have some styrofoam. I have actually some garbage from my coffee cup this morning, or making my coffee this morning. Let's see, if we fill that with water, it sinks to the bottom. The styrofoam floats on top. Okay, so if you look at this now, you will see we have a very polluted little river here, or lake, if we'll call it that. So I'm going to try my best to use a couple of different things to get the litter carefully out of the water. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my tongs, right? Remember, we have not these exact same tongs in school, but very similar to where we're using pinching, all right, to help us get it out. So here we go. I'm going to collect my styrofoam, and right next to it, I have a little piece of little cloth and some old napkins that I found that I'm just going to keep it on there so it doesn't make a huge mess. Some of the ones that are full of water, you might want to tip it and get the water out before you place it on the side. Okay, and I'll do one more of these, and then I'm going to show you some other ways you can get them out. So here's my yucky coffee pod from this morning. Slipped right out. You got to squeeze it tight. All right, there we go there. All right, and then I found these two little strainers. I don't know if you have anything like this in your house, but this is also a neat way to collect the garbage. So see, I got 3. I'm just gonna try and get the water out. This was just another piece of garbage that I had this morning. So I'm actually just going fishing for garbage. All right, so I have a couple more here. Pick up some of the smaller ones. All right, and then something else I found is just a small strainer, because what you don't want to do is put your hands in the rusty water and touch the garbage. So you want to use different things that have holes in the bottom so that the water will go out. So let's see, I'll try this. Okay, and I'm going to let the water drain out. And then I'm going to put these 2 things over here, and I'm going to go after this. Some more styrofoam. Okay, and I'll do these 2. All right, and then I'm actually going to go back to the tongs for the bigger pieces because it's just easier. Remember, you're pinching. So I'm going to try and flip this can a little bit to get the water out. Put that to the side. And I'm noticing one more plastic bottle top that I didn't see before. That's going to be a little tricky to grab because it's smaller, but I'm going to try. Okay, so now you can see we have carefully removed all the garbage and the litter from this lake. All right, so there's a couple different ways you can play. You can certainly just play and have a good time. You can have somebody time you and see how long it takes you to get the garbage out. All right, you can also play with a brother or a sister or mom or dad and kind of time yourselves and see who can do it the fastest. If you don't want to use water, you can actually use shredded paper or some newspaper. You can shred and just put it in there and see if you can, find all the pieces of garbage that way. But the whole idea is so that you carefully remove the garbage by not touching it, right? You want to be able to use tongs or a strainer, all right, or a little net. All right, that's another thing you can use as a net. All right, well, I hope you're able to try this at home. Have fun. Send us your photos.